Hi, I'm Greg Hubner. I teach accounting and tax here at Delta. I want to tell you about a class that's going to be offered in the winter semester called Accounting 216. It's not up in registration right now. It's going through the curriculum process, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks it'll be available. It's called Volunteer Income Tax Assistance. I know many of you have heard of it before, but it's going to be a 2-credit class that is going to be offered on Fridays. It'll either run, I think, from 9 to 1 or 1 to 5 on Friday afternoons, and it's kind of going to be the choice of the student, more or less. I'll get to those details when the class actually gets going. But like I said, it's going to be 2 credits, and what it is it's a program that's been sponsored by the IRS for years, where volunteers, in this case students, can prepare tax returns for low-income taxpayers at no charge. We go through a pretty vigorous training process. That's going to be the first several weeks of the class, and then beginning in February we'll start preparing returns for people that really can't afford to go anywhere else, and they are very grateful for our service. So that process starts in the first part of February. We start doing returns, and we go all the way through April 15th. And then at the end of the class, there's a couple of weeks left in the semester. I'm sorry, at the end of the tax return prep process, April 15th, there's a couple of weeks left where we can do a lot of reflection on the program itself, and you'll kind of figure out what you learned and what was really rewarding about the process for you. This is initially intriguing to a lot of people. I want you to think long and hard about whether or not you want to commit to something like this. It's like I said, it's 2 credits. It will probably count toward your electives in the accounting program here at Delta. No information yet on if the credits would transfer anywhere, so you can't think about it from that perspective. It just has to be something that you think sounds really fun and interesting for you to do. I would like you to be serious about it when you commit to it, because it's not this thing where we can just have lots of drops. After a couple weeks into the program, I'll need to have a staff of people that that are committed to learning. Even if you haven't had a tax class before, I promise you we can get you trained. Non-accounting majors have done this before. Non-accountants have done this for years. So it is possible. You just have to have the time and the willingness to commit to it. As an accounting major, though, it is a great thing for you to do, sort of extracurricular. It's a great resume builder. When you're in interviews with firms, they're going to recognize what that is, and they're going to know that it took a time commitment and dedication and willingness to do something like this. So it's going to be an impressive thing, and it's going to be a rewarding thing, just for you personally too. Might be the most practical thing that you've ever done in your accounting education too, in that it's not academic at all. It is real beneficial to the people that need it. So anyway, that's that. Your teacher will let you know in the next few weeks when the class is active, so you can get in there and enroll for it. I think you should have thought about it beforehand so that you can just get in immediately when you hear that announcement, because I don't think it'll take long to fill up. There's only 20 seats max for the class. If you have any questions, you can certainly email me anytime, gregoryhubner@delta.edu. My office phone number is 686-9043. If you'd like to go that route. Thanks for your attention, and see y'all soon.